Welcome to the Dave Pamah Show, the podcast that revives, restores, and awakens your innermost capabilities.
You have the training and the talent to succeed, but do you have the guts to fail?
I love what I do. When you love what you do, you want to be the best at it.
Today is about the power of you. You will change the world.
Find your path to success through the journey of those who have succeeded. And now, your host, Dave Pamah.
Most people see fire engines turn up, lights flashing, sirens going, and they think that's the story. It's not. That's just the last 5% of what's actually happening. Today is observed on May the 4th. It's a day to honour firefighters for their service all around the world, retired or serving firefighters. And that matters because behind every uniform, there are real people, real decisions, and real consequences. So today, I want to talk about something most people never see. What actually happens when fire and rescue turn up? This isn't just a day in the calendar. It's not just a mention online. For me, this is lived experience. As a retired firefighter, I've been in those moments. I've stepped off those trucks. I've made those decisions when time is against you. So this isn't theory. This is reality. So let's slow this down, because what people see is only part of the picture. A fire engine pulls up from outside, or from the outside, it looks calm, organised, controlled. Inside that moment, it's controlled chaos. Everything happens fast, not rushed, but immediate. You step off the truck and your brain is already working. What's burning? Where is it? Who's inside? How long has it been going? What's the structure like? You're reading the scene. Smoke colour, smoke movement, windows, doors, people outside. And here's the key. No one is waiting to be told what to do. There's an incident commander making decisions based on training and experience. You've got BA teams, breathing apparatus. They're going in. You've got the pump operator managing water supply, pressure, flow. Every role matters. Every second matters. There's no time for debate. Decisions are made fast. This is where the gap begins between what people think and what's actually happening. So the call comes in, but the information often incomplete. Something's wrong. House fire. But where exactly? How many people inside? Not always clear. So before we arrive, we're already inside or already building a picture that might not be accurate. So you pull up and now you're dealing with people, families outside, shouting, crying, pointing. Sometimes people are filming, watching. Inside that noise, there's information and confusion. You have to filter it quickly. This is what most people never think about. Gas cylinders, electrics, structural damage, unknown building layouts, hidden hazards. So while the public sees flames, you're thinking ahead. If we go in here, what's above us? What could collapse? How will the fire spread? The mental load is constant. By the time we step off the truck, we're already solving problems the public don't even know exists. This is where it becomes real. Seconds matter, not minutes, seconds. A delay of seconds can change everything. Opening a door or not opening it can change fire behaviour. Ventilation at the wrong time, fire spreads. Right decision, life saved. Wrong decision, you carry that. And there's a long-term impact. The job doesn't end when the fire is out. You go home, but your mind stays there. Faces, voices, moments. Things you could control and things you couldn't. You don't leave at the station. So here's a bigger system. Let's zoom out, because incidents don't happen in isolation. They're connected. Housing, social care, policing. Everything links together. Poor housing, overcrowding, lack of maintenance, all increase risks. So when crews turn up, something has already failed. Cuts and pressure, fewer crews, more demand, wider responsibilities. It's not just fires, road traffic collisions, medical calls, mental health incidents even. The role has grown. Resources? Not always. So this is a public misunderstanding. People think it's just fires. It's not. It's everything. So let's look at prevention versus response. Funding often comes after the incident, but prevention, that's where lives are saved. Education, safety checks, early intervention. When that's missing, pressure builds. And by the time we arrive, we're dealing with the outcome. So let's give a bit of frontline perspective. Let me bring this back to experience. This is pride in the job, real pride, because you know what it takes. You know what happens behind the scenes. But there's also frustration because you see what could be better. Leadership isn't loud. It's calm, clear, accountable. In chaos, you bring clarity. Sometimes there is no perfect decision, only the best one available in that moment, and you stand by it. Representation. Well, as a black firefighter, representation matters. Trust matters. Connection matters. People need to see themselves in the services that protect them, because that builds understanding. So let's link it back to today. So today is all about more than recognition. It's about remembering those who didn't come home, those who made decisions under pressure, those who gave everything in moments most people will never see. It's about respect and understanding what the job really involves. So here's today. Today isn't just about honouring firefighters. It's about understanding the reality behind the uniform. So next time you see a fire engine, lights flashing, sirens going, just remember, what you're seeing is only a fraction of what's really happening. And that gap between perception and reality, that's where the real story is.
That's all for this episode. Thanks for listening, and remember, if you want to support what we do, then share, subscribe, and leave a review over on Apple Podcasts. Or head over to my website, davepamah.com, and click on Rate Show. Well, that's all for now, but I'll see you in the next episode of The Dave Pamah Show.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.